after listening to another NPR podcast, this had to do with the Cosmo editor, I guess. She said that women need to try a little harder in the business world if they want to get a raise and get into leadership roles and stuff. I'd say men should just stand aside. I'm doing it. It's no problem. If women want to have that type of leadership role, put them up in politics and just give them more of a voice, then what the heck, give them all the leeway they want. If they want to control the businesses and politics, what's to stop them but men? So men should just stand out of the way. I don't really like that conflict so much. I've had female supervisors and I have not gotten along with some, so I'll just quit. Just let them lead, let them take over. If it's what they want to do. And I've read so many whispers about females wishing more of their guys, or if they would just, like there's this one whisper, a female is like, she was making more than her husband, and she wished her husband would just quit and take over, the house. Do it, listen to her. She's being sensible. But there's certain traits that a guy has that just don't meld very well. I haven't read a lot, but I've read a few on Whisper once again, where guys are saying, "Oh, I hate myself for being the guy at home." But there are some guys that like really try to take pride in it and stuff. But there's some that just they make comments, and I wish I could post them on the video too here, of guys comments about hating taking over the women. I could possibly quote them. I'd have to that'd be some major research right there, of old videos on my other channel. But I'm one. There in these terrible conditions. Like say when I was sleeping in my car in Wisconsin, no woman. I would never want to see a woman do that. I would certainly choose to sleep in my car and give up a room to sleep in for a woman to do, because there's certain things that a female can't do out in that 0-degree weather that a guy can do, like just simple things like pee out in the cold. A woman has to expose a lot more skin to be able to pee in that, and it's painful. It's painful for a guy just to do it, just to pee out in the cold and sleep out in the cold and stuff. There's just, boys sleep in the barn type of thing. I read something about that in the 1800s. Orphans, they would make the boys sleep in the barn and the girls got to sleep in the house. You gotta get out of the way and really ingratiate the women and give them that leeway. If they want to get into politics, what the heck, let them do that. Guys can go off and do something else. It's all a sex struggle. There's struggles on so many levels: racial struggles, class struggles, religious struggles, all that. The Cosmo lady, she wants to focus on the sex struggles. Well, there's certain things, women can definitely take over. Are they willing to take over more menial jobs like janitorial work or garbage pickup? Not too many females are fighting for that one. But they're definitely fighting to change the politics, the law writing. We need more laws on the books, and women really need to get that voice in there to make the language more friendly to them. Because the Cosmo lady was in the NPR podcast was arguing that the issue of contraception is still considered a female issue when it should be a couple's issue. All right, so that's saying that it's really a sexist type of issue right there. If the guy thought he was going to get pregnant or whatever, he would never have sex type of thing. Well, women need to take over. Guys need to stand out of the way.